let's do Abandoned Map 4. I think the most interesting map so far. So we've got some infighting at the start, and you might notice that I decide not to shoot the Archvile, because if I do, he falls off. No blocking lined up. And just leave. This first part, there's definitely a lot of RNG here. Like, the Archvile can charge you, you know? Like, if the Archvile comes first, you're sort of in trouble. And then I gotta stand, like, on the Revenant corpses and get lucky that he didn't revive any. There's a lot of luck in this first bit, but, you know, it's only a minute, so no big deal. So this is actually the last map of Abandon that I did a demo for so far. I was playing Release Candidate 1, and map 5 was broken at that point, so I was like, alright, I'm just going to play NoSP2. Yeah, I didn't realize until, like, this run that these monsters don't spawn until you take the plasma. It's not, like, when you shoot the switch. So, anyway. When they start showing up, there are these guys here, and you don't want to fight them upstairs. It's a terrible place to fight stuff. And you gotta go quick, because there's a Cyber Demon on the right, and, you know, he's gonna kill you. I do my best to break through the line. Now, there's no BFG in this level, and ammo isn't that plentiful. So, that Cyber Demon from before that we ran away from, he's gonna kill all of those Hell Knights for us. And he's all the way upstairs, around the bend, but you know what? We will escort him very carefully. He's gonna be of great assistance, okay? Sometimes I let him in fight the Pain Elemental, sometimes I just run away. The game does look slightly different in the video compared to when I play it. I don't know what it is. It looks like slightly brighter. I don't know. Yeah, there are a lot of Pain Elementals, but they're really just an enemy. At least in this fight. So you can tell this is a Benjogami map, I think. If I was given the choices between Scotty, Benjo, I would guess this is Benjo's. Particularly when we get to the final fight and the Yellow Heat fight. Those are literally his. Yeah, we're walking the Cyber Demon all the way down. I felt like such a genius for this. And let me tell you, it is so helpful. So the important thing is to not trigger the fight. I think it's the inner green acid that activates it. It's been a little while. I wonder if this was intended, because it's like the perfect amount of Hell Knights to all die to him, where he has like 1 health left, or he dies with like 2 Hell Knights left. So, yeah, there he goes. He's got infinite rockets, I don't, so, hey, great. And I got the Snuffles. He's still going. There really is a slightly different pace to this compared to no SP2. The very deliberate infighting, the well, you just don't have as much ammo. That's the main difference. No SP2 doesn't make all that many changes to the D-hack, or at least all that many major changes. You have the Archvile buff, you have the Lost Soul nerf, you have the addition of the Cybruiser, you have a slight buff to the Spider Demon nerf. But all in all, that's like 1 monster addition and a few changes, right? It's not like Valiant where it adds a lot, or it's not like, you know, Pirate of Wad or whatever, Pirate Doom. To me, the change I feel the most is, okay, obviously the Archvile is the ammo. When I play no SP2, if I'm only carrying 100 rockets, I feel like I'm low. Whereas here I've got 76. I'm like, wow, we're ready for the fight. But yeah, that Cyber Demon, he really did a good job. He left 1 Baron and he had almost no health left. Fantastic. You can just get some extra stuff. If you fall here, you die. It's not like difficult, obviously, right? It's a pretty big spot, but just keep that in mind if you play the level. This would call in all ghosts effect, I imagine, on DOS. Also, really cool looking map. And fits the gameplay too. Notice how this lift isn't flat on the side. I wonder why that is. I don't know. I really don't know. I don't know why they did that. So this fight would be really hard otherwise. You'd barely have enough ammo, if actually have enough ammo, and you'd have to hide in a tiny corner. But now I get this big hallway to hide in. So it's just a very simple shoot the rockets. Yeah, in no SP2, if I had 100 rockets and I was backed into a corner like this, I would be like, I am surely dead. I don't have enough rockets. But then over here, 100 rockets, easy, more than enough. Oh, I'm done. Taking so much damage, jeez. Oh, there's a mega. there really aren't that many rockets, so I was still being careful, which was wrong to do. The reason being, I killed all those Hell Knights with the Cyber Demon, and that's probably not intended. So I I don't think I needed to be that careful with rockets. I don't know. Maybe. I'm only leaving here with 80. I'm shaking my head. I didn't like that I got hit. That energy cell is actually a lot stacked on top of each other. It's enough to fully refill. This part looks like just a waste of time. Like, why are we shooting imps in a easy hallway? And a little bit, I kind of see that. But with the Manx, it does make it a little more interesting. And you don't have, all that much healing. So it means that, well, you got to do it well, or the really hard fights are less forgiving. But yeah, this is a slower. I'm trying to stay lined up for the most part. That way, infighting happens. The Cacos are surprisingly annoying. Because if they're on the other side of the fence, you shoot them and they fly away. The map is quite large on the outside, so they float for a long time. Maybe I'll play more Abandoned today. Maybe I'll play map 5. I don't know. It's either that, or the Lost Magic, or an OSP2. Those are 3 WODs I've been playing. Lost Magic, I'm all the way up to like map 20, and I've only uploaded the first 2 or 3 levels. I just gotta like click the button and make the video. So those will be out. Oh, and I have to upload Speed of Doom. Got a lot of stuff I gotta upload. But here's a little secret, okay? Abandon and No SB2 are really hard. So I try to have those be the main content. And then if I'm like, oh wait, I've been stuck on a level for a week. Let me upload another Speed of Doom. So yeah, look how far away they're floating. It's so frustrating. He's all the way down there. And you can't... Oh man, it's awful. And then the one up there, he's out of auto aim range. There we go. There we go. Alright, now we're ready. Now we're ready for the fight that, while it is not the most difficult by any means, did take me the most time to figure out what to do. So this big area is going to get completely congested with chain gunners. If you touch the yellow key or get too close, a lot of revs spawn a mile away and they'll hit you. They have better range than you do. So what I tried with this for a long time would be to hide in one of the chain gunner cabinets, which seems like a decent enough idea, because like they're hit scan enemies, they have high pain chance, it's fine. But you do run out of bullets eventually, even though you get 400. It's not enough. Whereas with rockets, you're not running out of rockets. And it works because you can stay a decent distance away. And since you're far enough away, they're gonna miss most of the time. And your rockets go straight, so you're fine. And since we're assuming this more mobile position, we're a little more capable of collecting soul spheres if we need. We have the plasma rifle for that. And once their numbers are low enough, that's when we can go into the corner and start using bullets. Now you do need to be aware, there are no monster blocking line depths here. The chain gunners can fall off, which I think is why there's all those vertical poles everywhere, so that you can infinite height them with rockets. I mean, maybe Benjo just thought it looked cool. Maybe he was like, "Hey, I'm gonna make this like a game design thing." I don't know. But anyway, we've got enough of them dead. We can chill in the corner and just use these chain guns to kill them. Because chain guns are obviously the safest thing to do. You just sit in the corner. But you got to get enough kills rocket launcher first, or you won't have enough bullets, and then when you run out to get more ammo, you're gonna get shredded because you've been camping. So many enemies built up right next to you. So we've got 2 fights left now. Clean up for this takes a little while. Hope you don't mind if yeah, watch the demo if you want to see the whole thing for whatever reason. It just takes a little while to do this. Oh, no. Spoilers. Okay. Yeah, watch the demo if you want to do the whole thing. So now we take the key, which activates a bunch of revs. We gotta head back quickly before they kill us. But I am careful to not fall off. I'm gonna be honest. Oh, I need to not say that. I will be honest. I didn't practice this at all. I never practiced this room. I only did it once in a run, in my blind run, with saves and stuff. And I never practiced it. And I justify that. It's only a couple revs. I felt as though as long as I get here soon enough that I'm fighting them on even ground, like, you know, the same height they're at, I'm fine. And that was true. Good job, All. So, got a couple cacos left, and then we will leave. Got the 1 key. Oh, another revenant up there. Yeah, these cacos are messing up my 200, which I would like for the final room. Rev missiles are crazy. There was a post on the Doom Discord a few days ago, and someone who, like, he's clearly new to the game. He's clearly playing, like, the Crusher map 6. And he's like, oh my gosh, Revenants are too strong. It's ridiculous. And he's fighting 1 Revenant. And Gogor is like, nah, they're fair. And I say, no, they're cracked. Because they are. And he's saying, oh, he's just fighting 1. You're used to 100. Like, 100 revs versus like 2? This is only 4 or 5 right now. And I just got tagged, okay? 1 Revenant has 3 different attacks. 2 that are actually scary. Meanwhile, 500 do those same attacks. Just shoot more often. I think fundamentally they're very similar. Difference between 1 and 100 revs. So yeah, we ended up losing a ton of armor due to that sort of sloppy cleanup. Because I never practiced it. Which you could say is dumb, because it is. And I took the extra soul sphere only to get 100% items. Oh wait, no, I don't even go for 100% of the items. There's an armor bonus at the end. If you take a slightly harder route to click the exit switch, and I decide not to because who cares? If they made it a secret instead of an item, I would have gone for it, and the map would have been exactly the same. I think that's just, I don't know. I don't know what to make of that. It's not hard. It wasn't a difficult jump, you know. It's just slightly riskier. So I was like, there's no reason to. I don't care about items. But if he made it a secret, like if he just tagged the sector a secret, I would have gone for it, and the map would have been exactly the same. Anyway, Barons and the Cyber Demon. So I take the genius strat of saying, well, if I'm in this corner, then the Cyber Demon can't really hit me. But of course, the Barons push me out. So I'm just kind of doing my best here. It's trying to stay on the left so the Cyber Demon doesn't curl around on the right side. If that happens, I am pretty screwed. I cannot fight a Cyber Demon. I don't have, well, you know, the BFG. Oh, getting to shoot Archviles and knowing that they're gonna stay dead. It's truly an honor, truly a privilege. Certainly, the vials can revive things through walls like this one, though none of the barons died close enough. Certainly, they can revive things through any height. They don't know about a height change for the revive. But when an archvile goes down, that's it. So at this point, I see the archvile is shooting at the cyber demon, so I say this might be a good time to land some shots, but then I change my mind. Let's see. It's been a little while since I played Abandoned map 4. I don't remember exactly what I did. But yeah, it's so easy to shoot him through this opening, whereas if he goes around on the right, you gotta do some crazy stuff. So now we just finish him off. And that'll be that. Very weird finish to the map, but I liked it. I think it was good. And as much as I said before, oh, I'm being so careful with my rockets, I only finished with 17. So, yeah. If you go on the left side, it curves inward instead of outward, and I think that's harder. But, I mean, it's just my opinion. I didn't, like, run either of them a bunch of times, and it's not like I fell off on either. It's very easy. Yeah, cool map. That's gaming. Okay. Bye.